I welcome you to this session of ISO 45001 2018, and today we are going to talk about clause number 4.4, Occupational Health and Safety Management System. This is a very small clause, but first of all, as usual, I'll read out the requirement to you as given in the standard. Clause 4.4, Occupational Health and Safety Management System. The organization shall establish, implement, maintain and continually improve an occupational health and safety management system, including the processes needed and their interactions in accordance with the requirements of this document. That's all in this clause requirement. And now let us discuss it in more detail. Well, every organization is free to frame its system for occupational health and management system, and it will depend on so many aspects. What kind of products you deal with, how big is your organization, whether you are part of a bigger organization or totally independent. But one thing is definite, the management of the organization has to be independent for taking decisions. That's a requirement given in this standard. So once the management is free to take decisions about how to frame its occupational health and safety management system, it can go for as many number of procedures or as less number of procedures as the organization wants. It should meet their requirement for maintaining an occupational health and safety management system. So the organization has to go through all the clauses and list down where there is a requirement for a procedure and where they need the procedure even if there is not a requirement. So they have to list down how many procedures will be there and whether they are going to have a key document like Apex manual or a manual for occupational health and safety management system, although it's not a requirement. Having a manual is not a requirement at all. But many organizations would like to have a manual so that they can give things like introduction to the organization, how they are going to meet the requirement of various clauses given in this standard, what are the processes which they are having in place, that means the list of processes, then interaction of various processes, then the roles and responsibilities of the people, and the organization chart, and things like that. So there are many things which you can put in a guidance document, which you can call an occupational health and safety manual, or you can call it an Apex manual if you are having an integrated system for quality, environment, and health and safety. If you have an integrated system, then you call it Apex manual. So it will depend on the organization how many processes are required or needed and how to go about it. So the organization has to establish these procedures, implement them, and maintain them. Maintain means they have to ensure that a procedure or whatever instructions are available in the organization as part of the occupational health and safety management system, they are available at the places required and they are in good condition and they are duly approved by competent authority. So all these things, that means those documents have got to be controlled. Controlled means all these things what I have told just now. So the documents have got to be available as controlled documents. And the occupational health and management safety system, including the processes needed and their interaction that has to be defined in accordance with the requirements of ISO 45001 2018. Now, you see, there is a annexure A given at the end of the uh, this document of ISO 45001 2018, and in that annexure A, certain guidance is provided, and that guidance is quite useful. It's very useful. So let's have a look at that and see what guidance the annexure A is providing us. Guidance given in annexure A, ISO 45001 2018, it says, it is particularly for this particular clause. The organization retains the authority, accountability, and autonomy to decide how it will fulfill the requirements of this document, including the level of detail and extent to which it establishes one or more procedures to have confidence that they are controlled, carried out as planned, and achieve the intended outcomes of the occupational health and safety management system. So, as I told you earlier, the organization is independent to have the kind of system which they want to be in place so that they are able to meet the requirement of this international standard, and their products and services, they remain safe and free of hazards, and they are able to control the risks, and they are able to take care of the opportunities available to them. So there are so many things which they have to take care depending on the various clauses which are given in this standard. So the system has to be made accordingly. Now, B says you had to integrate the requirements of the occupational health and safety management system into various business processes. Now, let us understand what are business processes. See, planning is a business process, procurement is a business process, marketing is a business process. So, all these activities which are happening within the organization, they are happening through a process. So, we call them all as business processes. So, the system, the occupational health and safety management system, the various aspects of it have to be integrated with these management system processes. So that has to be taken care. For example, design and development, we have to see that we take care of the occupational health and safety aspect when designing a product. And procurement, while we are procuring anything, we have to ensure that it complies with all the legal requirements and other requirements needed for occupational health and safety. Human resource, what kind of training or what kind of qualification is needed for the people within the organization, and sales and marketing. So all these business processes have got to be integrated with the occupational health and management safety system. So whatever procedures or whatever processes we have for the occupational health and safety, they have got to be integrated with the occupational health and safety management system. And now we go to the next page. If this document is implemented for specific parts of an organization, the policies and processes developed for the parts of the organization can be used to meet the requirement of this document. See, if you are part of a bigger organization and if you have certain documentation available already in that organization, you can use it for this organization also. So that's a freedom available as a guidance given in annexure A. And let us go further in this. And provided that they are applicable to the specific parts that will be subject to them, and that they conform to the requirements of this document. That means whatever we adopt should be according to ISO 45000 2018, 45001 2018, and also meet the requirement of our occupational health and safety management system. Now, examples include corporate occupational health and safety policies, education, training, and competency programs and procurement controls. So, all these, if we have in a bigger organization, if we are part of that bigger organization, we can adopt those policies and those procedures into our this small organization for which we are planning to have the occupational health and safety management system in place. So this is all in this requirement, and I hope you have understood the requirement fully well. But if there is any doubt, please give your comment below this video and I will make it clear to you. And please do not forget to subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon so that as and when I load the videos, you will get the information and you will be able to see them in time and without delay. And if you like my videos, please give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and also share my videos with your friends and colleagues. And I'll feel very happy if you do so. Thank you very much for watching my videos, and bye.